All right, y'all. It's Wednesday. We just had some movers, or not movers, we had some workers come through and put some work in on our gutters. So we're getting new gutters right now. But I had a word for you guys today. And today's word is stop comparing yourself to others, right? So I know we've heard the term comparison is the thief of joy, but what I really want to talk about today is how we tend to look at people as our equals, right? So there's a thing that, we like to say, oh, twin this, twin that. But when we get down to it, there's never someone who is exactly like us. Like, we're all different in some capacity, right? So one of my mentors uses the phrase that there's always two sides to a coin. So just like there's always two sides to a coin, there's always two sides to people that you either see or you don't see, right? So the public may get this version of your partner, and you may see a whole different version of them behind closed doors. And I would like for us to stop waiting for the time that we are, 5 years, 10 years deep into the relationship until we get a chance to see that side of them. I wish that we would open our eyes more in the beginning so that we can see either the positive qualities that we like or the negative qualities. I don't want to use negative because negative, it just seems like, we're trying to down them. But the good qualities and the, not so good qualities that may or may not detract you. Like, some people, they like bad qualities. Some people like smokers. Some people like people that drink a lot. Some people like that. Some people want to have more excitement in their lives, right? But the thing that I've noticed over my years, over my time on this earth, is that eventually we grow, eventually we evolve into something that 10 years ago you may not like, what you're doing now, right? Something that you used to do when you were a kid, you may not be doing now because, again, we evolve. Certain things about our nature evolves. So, for instance, I used to be a fast car fanatic. My first car was a Challenger, and I used to get a lot of speeding tickets. Not a lot, but I used to get some speeding tickets, just because I like to drive fast. I like to get to my destination, quick. And that's not always the best choice, So that just, goes back to my point. Something that we may like then, we may not like now. Like, I still like Challengers, of course, but I'm not a person that likes to zoom to my destinations now. I like to take my time. I like to enjoy the ride. I like to be able to enjoy nature, So now I do a lot of walking, as you can see, or not today, but yeah, I just do a lot of walking. I like to talk to God. I like to be with nature. I like to be one with nature. So for you, that may be different. You may like something like, I don't know, you may like to go do your nails or something, right? And a person who you may seem or look to as your twin may not like to do their nails, but they may like to do hair or something related to beauty, right? So in that, you got to learn how to compromise sometimes. And you got to learn that it's not always about you. It's not always about what you like to do. And, just embrace the differences. Like, that's one thing that can take a relationship, it's a 30, 40, 50 years of, y'all being together because y'all embrace the differences. Y'all not the same person, but Y'all can take time to learn from each other, learn what each other likes, and probably, you might like it too. You never know. So, another thing that I used to like, or that, I used to do, was going to like museums and stuff. Like, I'm not saying that I don't like it now, but I used to really like it as a kid. Like going to Fern Bank, going to what's the other one? A High Museum. I still go to the High Museum now, but not as much. But I love to, go and check out things. And what I would say now is the fact that I'm older, I have a deeper appreciation for it, right? So now it's not like I'm sitting there and just happy about the fact that I'm outside of class. Like, it's not even about that anymore. But, I have a deeper appreciation for art. I have a deeper appreciation for people that, sit there and take the time out to do what it is that I'm looking at, right? So, what it is that we all can do to stop that is to, one, learn ourselves, learn what it is that we like, learn what it is that we don't like, so we can already weed out the process of, just dating and, trying to find the one, because that's the problem today. We don't take the time out to evaluate ourselves and evaluate what it is that we like and who we are, right? So, another thing for me right now, as you can see, I have my locks. I'm trying to grow them much longer. They're pretty long. Now they're down to my back, and if I wash them and I showed you the full length, then you'll be like, oh man, you done grew your hair a lot, since I last seen you. And I'm like, yeah, this is what I love now. Like, my hair, it's a part of me. So anytime that I'm by someone who does hair, I'm always questioning, what is their favorite hairstyles? What are their favorite, what are their specialties? That's what I like to ask. What is your specialties, so that I can see what it is that you like to do versus what I like to do with my hair. Because I know for me, the only thing that I can do, and don't judge me, is 2-strand twists. That's the only thing I know how to do for right now, but it is what it is. I don't sit there and I don't put my all into my hair, but I love how it feels, after a fresh retwist. So if you're a person, you like to do hair, comment on this video, because, we may be, you may need me and I may need you. Who knows? But either way, back to my point. Learn who you are. Learn what it is you like. Learn what it is you don't like, because that's more important. What you don't like is going to show up in ways that you don't even understand it. It's going to show up in ways and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I don't like this. You're going to remember why you don't like it. And, like I said, I don't want you to wait until 5-6 years into a relationship to realize that you don't like something about a person. You need to be able to spot these things, early on, so you can nip it in the bud and you can decide if you want this person to still be in your life or not, right? So that's just number one. Number two, stop calling people twin. Stop it. Like, I used to work this construction job and they used to call me and my brother twin all the time. Like, that was our names. Like, they wouldn't even call us by our first names. It was twin one, twin two. And that's, in turn is going to get you lost. Your identity is going to be lost then, right? Because, like I said, it's got to the point to, like, people don't even have a conversation no more without saying twin this, twin that, a twin. It's too much. Like, start calling people by their name. Make sure that you're embracing the differences, because if y'all not, then it's just gonna get weird. And I don't want to be in weird situations, and I don't want to see y'all in weird situations. So embrace the differences.